If we all have something in common irrespective of our professions, then it is stress. But how we handle it, get rid of it, and wake up the next day peaceful is all what matters. I'm Dr. Prakash, I'm an emergency physician. I handle with difficult situations every day. I'm going to talk to you about 5 important ways to get rid of this stress. I've seen this genuinely help me, and also I've seen it help many other people also. The first thing is talk to someone that you trust. It is the first thing because it is the most easiest thing that you can do. The biggest mistake people do is keeping all this stress inside, keeping all your thoughts inside and not sharing it with someone. The moment you start sharing your thoughts, moment you start sharing your stress, your mind and your body, they start organizing your thoughts. The moment you shared, you feel almost like 50% of your situation is solved, that you are almost sharing something and you're feeling it, letting it go from yourself. And you just need the other person to listen to you, and often you don't need advice. You just need someone that you want them to listen to. And sometimes they must have undergone a similar situation and they can help you with some suggestions how they handled it. So all that you may need to hear is it's going to be okay. This is nothing. So sit back and relax. This is what is happening to everyone, so you don't need to worry about it. The moment you hear such things, half of your burden is lost, and then you're going to figure out what you're going to do with whatever has caused you that stress. But here we'll have to be really very careful. There is an important boundary which we should not cross. Often we try to discuss our stress or share our stress with them, but without even knowing, sometimes you may thrust your stress upon them. You may be angry, but you may show your anger on them. So that is not what is sharing your stress with that other person, because their emotional burden can add on to your stress. So you'll have to maintain a clear boundary there. The second important way to get rid of stress is eating healthy and staying healthy, which means exercise. This is often discussed about in many platforms, but why is this so important? When it is stress, it is not just involving your mind, it involves your body too. So when you exercise, your body releases some important chemicals like the endorphins, which can help you calm down, make you more happier and peaceful. And when you eat healthy, your gut creates some positive influences on your mind. And when you start exercising and when you start eating healthy, you're more energetic than usual. So all these things collectively, they help you handle the stress much better than when you're not doing all these things. A tired body handles stress much better than an inactive body. The third way is get a pet. If you're not a pet person, I would not recommend so. But if you love pets, if you've not had a pet before, but if you still love pets, you can still get one. In the beginning, it can be slightly overwhelming, but you will get over it. How does a pet help in handling your stress? Normally our life is balanced between work, home. So where is the excitement part here? Where is the thrill part here? Where is the love part here? A lot of it you will be getting from your families, yes, but you know what is coming. But when you have a living creature with you, whose language you don't understand, and the only thing that they show towards you is just unconditional love. You want to understand their language. It's a new world that you're stepping into when you step into your home. So as soon as you enter your home, the pet that you have showers some unconditional love. They come wagging your tail at you, or if it's a cat, they just come running towards you. And you find that excitement really enjoyable. So you want to get into their mind, their body set. So it literally resets your mind and it makes you forget whatever stress has happened to you before, and it diverts to the present moment. This is how a pet helps. I have a pet named Kimi. Whenever I go home, yes, he always does something new, something funny, something where I'm really scared of, but still, yes, the amount of love that he shows towards me and my family members, everything is like amazing. That unconditional love has an incredible ability to reset your emotions after a stressful day. The fourth important way to get rid of stress is meditation. It's very nice to learn meditation, but I'll be honest, it is the most difficult thing among this entire list. Meditation is not quite simple. It's a way of training your mind. So you need a lot of focus and attention to do that. That's why I said it is not the most easiest thing to do. But it is not anything about religion. It is not about spirituality. It is simply about training your mind. I first learned about meditation when I was in 11th grade in school. So we had a compulsory session of meditation that time. So that was the time I initiated with meditation. And the teaching was very simple. I'll also give you an example how to do it. At first they tell me to focus on any one particular thing. It could be anything. It could be a tree, it could be a mango, it could be a fruit, it could be a pen, it could be your wife, it could be your son, anything. Just remember it, just the name or even the image of it. Try to close your eyes, think of it, and try to keep running that one particular thing all over your mind again and again. Start slow. Start with 5 minutes and you can go up to 15 minutes. Nothing more than 15 minutes is required. But 15 minutes if you stay, that's great level of meditation. When I first started doing this, I could not stay concentrated. I wanted to think of a pen and immediately I'm not thinking of a pen. I'm thinking of everything that's around me. What is the next person thinking? What is on my desk? Why am I breathing so hard? Why am I hearing these noises? So many distractions came. But at the end of 2 years, I was able to do a full 15-minute meditation without losing focus. It doesn't mean that I needed full 2 years to start getting that. Within a few months, I was able to focus fully. But I went on full 15 minutes by the end of 2 years. I don't do regular meditation nowadays, but that meditation has been helping me even till date. There are a lot of distractions with meditation. When I tell you, think of a mango, yes, you'll be able to think, but you will have distractions. But at the same time, I'm telling you, think of a mango and do not think of an apple. So what does your mind think? You think of a mango and you think that I'm telling you not to think of an apple, and you're thinking of an apple also. So there are distractions. This slowly helps you gain attention and focus on one simple thing. So the moment you start being able to focus on one particular thing which you're supposed to focus on, you're training your mind. And that clearly tells you what you're supposed to do when you're having a stress. Whatever that situation has cost you, you will be able to segregate the positives and negatives from it, what has really happened, how you're going to really work through it. This is really going to be amazing how it's going to work out for you. Try it sometime, try it gradually, take it 1 minute at a time, and you will find it really useful. The fifth is talk to a psychologist. If you have tried all of these different measures and if you're not able to cope up with it, you're not able to do it by yourself, yes, you need someone as a third person to help you out. That is where professional help comes in. Obviously, you're not able to segregate and identify what has been causing this stress and you're not able to figure it out on your own. This is where cognitive behavioral therapy comes into play. They're able to filter your mind and pick out the positives and negatives and work through positive reinforcement. If you're not able to do it by yourself, then yes, the last thing would be seek professional help. Asking for help is not weakness, it is wisdom. So stress is a part of life, but suffering alone need not be. So always talk to someone, try to get, if you're a pet lover, try to exercise, keep your mind, body and your gut clean as possible. Try to meditate, start meditating and see how it works for you. And the most important thing is learn to accept what you cannot control. Come. Sit. Sit, Kimmy. Good boy. Good boy.